Good morning, everybody. Welcome to pre-market analysis for November the 15th, 2021. We are still continuing on the last couple of weeks of earnings for the fourth quarter, and quite a few stocks are moving in pre-market. So, if you would like me to analyze your specific stocks, this is the moment to put it in there. We are going to be focusing on here on pre-market movers and also go through the list of stocks with earnings that provide us opportunity to make money this week trading option. This is a live uh, day trading pre-market analysis here at Successful Tradings. You can tell us where you are watching from. I'm coming to you live from Southern California, where it's currently 5:48 a.m. Pacific time. All right, so without any further ado, if you were with us last week, we spent the entire day on Thursday during a live day trading of options. The market's QQQ overall wasn't moving at all, but we provided a trade, I believe, on Western Digital, which actually carried into onto Friday and provided over 800% win. I think the summary of our week, if we quickly go into Twitter accounts on here, I believe, let's say this was the big highlight. So Western Digital, that trade there as part of our Friday no Wahala. More importantly, we gave you our we reveal live on here our watch list that we are using this week. And if you were keen enough to start tracking it, Facebook as of Friday and Etsy, as you say, their MU as well, along with PayPal, they provided major return for our traders inside our Discord room. So not a bad, not too shabby if you ask me. If you were with us last Thursday, checking our live day trading uh, show that's carried on for the entire day. All right, so what's moving this market? Let's go to Finviz on here, and you're familiar, or you may not be familiar with our scanner. So today we are using a typical scanner on here. We want optional stocks. The price over $10. There's a reason for that, because there's one stock in particular that I really have my eye on. It just happened that it's well below $20 that we usually use. And in terms of volume on here, average daily volume of 1 million shares, it's the criteria that we use. By doing so, it's revealed us on here first the bullish ones. We can see on here a stock Gores Guggenheim, Guggenheim Inc. GGPI, not familiar with that. CRC, it's up 11%. NCTI, it's up 9.75%. ARQQ, we have seen this one on here. It's facing resistance right now at 24.48. So this actually is a good trade to be able to set up your scalping or swing trading it. Should it break above that 24.5 resistance to go further. I'm actually going to take a note on here. This is something that I may want to circle back later on ARQQ as at the resistance level there to see what can transpire out of that. Dollar Tree gapping up big time, 120 after facing resistance at 115. Riot, this one, the breakout happened almost 10 days, how many days ago? Exactly 7 days ago, above 35 level on there. I mean, it went above 40, came back to retest a little bit, and now the last 3 days, including today, they are just posting a higher highs on there. This is the stock that I told you that I'm interested in seeing what it will be doing here. Here is a Tilray. Tilray, for if you are new to the market, Tilray, after the IPO in 2018, this stock went and traded at $300. Yes, yeah. It's currently trading at $13. So let's see what transpires on here. Resistance, it has been clearly at 14. The stock is gapping 6% at 13.72. So I think within the first candle on here after the open, the stock will test 14. Should it fail, we will have a great trade on the downside. Should it break out, we will still have a great trade on the upside. And the upside is, again, this used to be a $300 stock, right? As recent as this year, I think it was in February, the stock actually was trading as high as 67. So let's see here. I added it in my watch list, so I'm going to be all over this one. So those are some of the big leaders in terms of bullish ones. You see BA here at the bottom. I believe BA is part of our watch list, so we will be tracking those options as well. From the bearish perspective, what do we have here? TG Therapeutics, okay, is down minus 9.5% at $28. EVGO was very bullish last week. Look at this. Breakout above 10, folks. Wow. Went to 18 in 4 days. Wow. This type of stocks just wow. So it's gapping down a little bit here, minus 8% after a major run last week. Splunk, SPLK, Splunk, it's easier for me to say. Minus 6.3% at 157.26. This one, look at the last 3 months, the breakout at 155 went all the way to 170, and now it is retracing lower. Yeah, this week, the most interesting thing, the thing to be aware this week, if you are a newer, an option trader beginner, let me just give a check on here, is the fact that we have OPEX, meaning monthly expiration. It's this Friday, coinciding with the weekly expiration. So typically market makers goal is always to definitely make the most money, but this is the week where options trading is at its most difficult, because market makers will play games. Yeah, it's a long week, so beware of that. Meaning, really, so what's the key? How can somebody make the most as of the OPEX week? Be patient, meaning that be patient. You need to see a trade to take it. Basically, do not meaning the idea of, oh, the chart, it's suggesting something. Yeah, the market maker though will suggest a lot of things this week, but none of it will come to fruition. That's how that's how OPEX week is. So hence, really, for me, typically in this type of scenario, day trading, scalping, it's your best ally, and being patient early in the week, because come, let's say, late Wednesday, late Thursday, a lot of options are going to be cheaper, much more cheaper. Why? Because the goal for market makers this week is to make sure that theta decay eats up a lot of premium. So hence, the later parts of the week, you come into Thursday, here, if you are new here, Thursday is usually payday, and we spare payday with patience. So that's something to be aware of. So a lot of stock may be gapping this morning, but take it with a grain of salt also. And again, if you are familiar with one of the techniques that we use here, above you are posting higher highs for bullish trend, below you are posting lower lows for bearish trend. This is something that we have made this video on this YouTube channel for you to use successfully. All right, so those yeah, well, let's carry on from the description of some of the bullish and bearish movers here in pre-market. So we talk about Splunk. Quite interesting actually, because support is at 155, so currently trading at 157.90. So that's will be interesting what's happened on the BKKT, because the name of this company, Backed Holding. Okay, so big candles at the end of October, right? Since then, not so many. So just literally, they spent the entire week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, 5 consecutive days. Look at the size of the candle, tiny candle, meaning that, yeah, whatever option that you had on there, my friend, you lost your money. That's what happened on this one. So how about CrowdStrike Holding? CrowdStrike Holding is down minus 4% at $272. This could be a retrace to say that, hey, test support at 270 before embarking higher. It has done that previously, so this is something that you can take a look at. What's the value here that's down? Mara is down minus 2.9% at $73. Not much. I mean, this stock clearly broke out, right? We talked about it last Monday. It spent the week I mean, after starting gapping at 80 on Monday, the upside did not sustain itself, so it came back down to test 65, and then Wednesday, Thursday, stock typically do this, right? A breakout, then come back and retest support. So we have to be patient on here. Actually, this chart actually is very nice because those two red candles that you see, let's go back here on Mara. Yeah, those two red candles that you see, they actually help Monday and Tuesday of last week. No, that was Tuesday and Wednesday, because the most recent red candle that we see is today. That's how pre-market is shown on here on Finviz. They help fill the gap. So that gap up that happened on Monday, right? So of last week, November the 8th, that gap is filled now. So meaning the stock can, from a technical point of view, the stock can continue going up. Mara, it's really a stock that you can consider a long term. Wow, who do we have here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do we have here? Tesla. Tesla is bearish, minus 2% at $1,012. Okay, you look at this chart, you tell me. For me, all that my eyes are focused on is that gap above 900. So will it be filled this week? I cannot tell you that. Hey, I'm certain that it will be filled, but here's what I know. I will be trading Tesla this week. Yes, I will be trading Tesla. Either because the current level that we have here, it dipped below, just like last week. Last week, it briefly dipped below 1,000, and then I think it was on a Wednesday. Yes, and then it continued up to 1100. Now they are again going to be testing 1000. So let's see if the second time around on OPEX week of all weeks, right, they find themselves going lower than that. My technique into trading Tesla, I'm not saying that's the best one, but it's always when I get into Tesla, and it's a time bound trade, meaning literally I'm not going to be sticking around with Tesla if it's not moving. Friday they teased out a little bit. We had a little project inside of our Discord on Friday. There was a little bit more. I think those put, they went as high as 95%, but they didn't. They get stuck. Like the level was 1022. We're trading the 980 puts, and from, let's say, you could have gotten them as cheap as 30 cents, 40 cents, yeah, and they went as high as $1.05 or something. So yeah, maybe, but it wasn't much. I'm expecting a big move here this week. So either it's going to bounce off of there and do a W, because they love that. So if for strike price, what can we use as strike price? You can use, really, if you want cheap ones, it's at the beginning of the week, you can use 700. Anything between 750 and 700 is decent. And on the bullish side, should it decide to reverse, and so anything above 1200. My goal is to always get into contract that cost 50 cents or less, and then see them as the trend materialize, go up. In that case, I can start scaling in using the same initial strike price, or picking something cheaper. That's my technique into trading most of the option that I trade on here. All right, so I'm not sure actually. I'm seeing 5 concurrent views and 5 playbacks, so I didn't see anybody say hello in the in the live chat. I'm not sure if it's something that I did or anything. Well, but please, if you're listening, or just say hello, I mean, it would be nice, right? So I said welcome to Monday November pre-market analysis, and there doesn't seem to be a soul, but that's fine. That is fine. All right, so let's see here. We have our watch list that we reveal. So some of the movers on our watch list last week, and we're going to take a look here at the chart, was Facebook. Yeah, this is, well, no, I need to stop saying Facebook. The name now, or it's Meta Platforms. So actually, in the next segment on here, over the next 5 minutes, we're going to be talking about 2 Meta stocks. Yeah, I did my homework. So if you want to ask me what Metaverse is, well, augmented reality, my friend, Web 3.0. That's all about. Meaning, the people who are selling us, I don't know if it's a dream or whatever. It's not a new concept, right? These concepts have been featured in movies and in books as early as 1992. So it's not a brand new concept that's being explained. It's just one of those ways how to go about providing us a unique experience. I mean, on the internet. Yeah, that's what it is. So even in games, yeah, there's a company out there who does that right now. Roblox rather. I will be talking about. We'll be looking at this chart because it's trending as well. So here's the big candle that happened. This candle, if you day traded on expiration day on Friday, we were using the 337 calls. They almost gave 10 bagger, meaning 1000% gain, 900% gain precisely of profit. So this is what the chart is. The stock is gapping on here this morning. You see there's some room on here. So when I'm looking at this chart, what am I looking? And actually this past weekend with one of our traders on here. Okay, here's what I put on there. You see, this was my alert. So for the question that, hey Telex, how do you create alerts on TradingView? Here was my alert from this weekend. I set up this alert during a live coaching session with one of our traders on here. Yes, that's what we do here at Successful Trading. So if you are new into learning technical analysis, learning how to trade options, I can personally coach you. Go to successfultradings.com and schedule your free consultation. So on here I say that, hey, if Facebook is crossing 345, Telex will be bullish and buy calls. well. Where's the stock trading right now in pre-market? The stock is trading at 344.36. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. So the strike price that we are using for the successful trade alerts, I believe it's 350. As of Friday, it closed at $2.46. I may actually use it. To be honest with you. But I want an entry lower than $2. So I'm just going to play call here. I mean, the stock is gapping 1%. Sure, fine. But it doesn't mean that we cannot get a better entry than that under. Otherwise, the trade that's the other trade that we study with my friend Coach, actually she's from Belgium, right? So was a long-term trade here on Facebook. I believe we said let's go to the weekly chart. We said we can take December the 3rd week of December 2021, and you can pick anything. I believe the contract we were picking, we wanted to buy them for less than 10 cents. So I think we said we can get the 450 between 450 and 475 for 10 cents. That would be a great trade here, because here I'm not sure about you, but here's what the pattern that I'm seeing here. A type of V shape for this thing to return to its previous all-time high, 380. I mean, it's not far-fetched than this stock can do 380 this week. Yeah, I mean, if it does 380 this week, folks, the 350 calls that, again, for us, they started at 63 cents last Thursday. We revealed that watch list live on here for you on last Thursday, option trading day, right? So they were 63 cents. As of Friday, they were $2.36 close. Okay, so let's see those 350 calls, how they finish the week on here. Plenty of room for this thing to run. Tesla is down, so the question is going to be, which stock is QQQ going to be using this week to not tank, basically, because that's what they do every single time. So Facebook, Meta platform, it's a play here this week. A similar stock that's actually has been moving. It's this one, RBLX, Roblox Corporation. Hello, this is weekly, folks. Did anybody trade this last week? So the IPO here was in March of this year, and the new all-time high. I can tell you that there are institutions out there and computers out there who love trading stock at new all-time high. So 108 there's plenty of gap on here. The upper Bollinger, it's currently at 103. The stock is opening at 108. I will be keeping an eye onto this. There's a trade on here. I mean, each one of these candles just scream day trading, option day trading. Yeah. So the implied volatility is high on this thing, but hey, this is a breakout. Let's see where it goes on here, because the stock was, my usual pun. The stock was stuck. Yeah. So between June and this breakout here in November, June, July, August, September, October, November, yeah, till it's counting 6 months, sideways between 76 and 80, let's say $90. That's what this stock has been trading. So upper Bollinger, lower Bollinger. Now bam, have this breakout on here. Last week I didn't see this last week. For yeah, even though, I mean, could have seen this on last Tuesday, right? So when it gapped up at 100, and because we'll have been on the scanner there, if you traded that, if you took that trade, a swing trade at the end of Monday, my friend, guess what? On Tuesday you would have been paid a little bit, because it came down from 110 to 93. That's $17 worth of something. And then on Friday, as they love doing this, notice pattern for you traders on here, yeah, because we don't talk about patterns that much. Stock that early in the week gapped in either direction, but typically we are looking at it here. Gap up on Monday or on Tuesday, and then change direction the next couple of days. Friday is like an automatic trade for it to be bullish again. We have seen it so many times. So yeah, that's let's see. So whenever I see, I'm gonna be scanning today, see gappers today, tomorrow, then waste of theta decay on Wednesday or Thursday, and then on Friday they're gonna be, I'm gonna use them as a Friday no wahala. So that's because I've seen this pattern way too many times. So Roblex on here, it's a meta meta trade. Yeah, I guess same as Facebook's. Okay, so we talked to you about Tilray, Facebook, Roblex. The one that's from Friday that you have been tracking is AMC. We like the setup on AMC a lot. So let's see on here, and the gap is only 1.35% in pre-market, so great, even better, right? So what strike price are we using on here? I mean, the level here, 46, 47. I think we're using 47. But I can see the stock going to 50 this week. Yeah, if let's say the bullish trend, again, if the bullish trend materializes. If not, let's go to the weekly chart on here. If we come back, the lower Bollinger is at 30. This stock can move $10. So this is a stock that can move $10, folks. $10 up is 50 strike price. $10 down is 30 strike price. That's all I have to say on this one. That's all I have to say. I like how the Bollinger Band, they are crunching, they are coming closer. They're pinching, yeah, they're pinching closer and closer. That's similar. It happened on here similarly. So in that week here, the week of May the 24th, the stock went from $12 to $36. I'm not suggesting that that's what's going to happen, but I would love to see that. Yeah, I would love any type of momentum on here on AMC. I'm gonna be all over that. And then, if AMC is doing this, the value for you this morning going to be trade AMC and IWM as a pair. That's that just IWM again. I hinted to this on last Thursday live day trading option one here with you for the entire day on Veterans Day. IWM has expiration on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. What day are we on today? We are Monday. So IWM options, they are a play, especially if AMC starts any type of big move later on today, tomorrow, or whenever. So I will be checking that as well. So AMC, Roblex, Facebook, Tilray we talked about. Riot is still continuing its breakout. Riot, and I think Riot has earnings today. So that helped us go into the earnings session for this week. So yeah, Riot is continuing its breakout. Here's the weekly chart of Riot as of last week. So attacking the upper Bollinger. Last time I did something like that, it went back-to-back weeks with big numbers. So there is a trade on that. It's just you have to trade so far out of the money contract. It makes me feel funny sometimes, but hey, that's how they trade it. That's how they trade. So any strike price really. Let me quickly go to the option chain for Riot on here, just to give you an idea of how insane the option chain is for Riot blockchain. And I know that it's because of earnings. So, but still. So the calls, let's go on the call side since the trend happened to be bullish. So the calls for November the 19th, coming this Friday, the 65, the 64 calls, that's the highest strike price that they were giving us as of last week was going for 74 cents. Okay, so they added 65 and 66. But I mean, yeah, this being the OPEX is definitely interesting. They are quite expensive, folks. They are quite expensive. So let's see what happens on there. Implied volatility, it's at 230%. Yeah, not much. Not much. That's a lot. That's a lot, folks. That's a lot. All right. So what earnings do we have coming up this week? So for that, we can quickly go in here and go to Finviz. Finviz can give us that. And I have a few that I want to highlight for you. Optionable, and I'm going to use my usual over $20. Oh, it doesn't matter, Telex. You can use over $10. Average volume, daily volume, that is 1 million shares. Let me show you the proper outputs on here. And then, so earnings, we're going to say custom. Oh, it doesn't matter. Oops, come on, Telex. So earnings next this week. Okay, this week because we're already Monday. Okay, 60 stocks here. Amat, Baba, definitely we want to highlight Baba. Baba earnings are on November the 18th, third in pre-market. Yeah. Baidu, the folks at Yahoo, they're not telling me when is the earning for Baidu, but it's here. Finviz is saying that they are this week. So Cisco earning this week as well. Let's HD, the Home Depot. Look at that chart. It's just looking for something to happen, folks. Well, looking for maybe somebody to devour. I don't know. That's I don't know. The people who watch this know that reference. If you know that reference, looking for something to devour, I mean, they know. Come on, they're Christian people watching this show. All right. So JD has earning this week. When is the earnings for JD? I'm not so sure, but you will have to find out. Jumia has earning this week, folks. We cannot, is a must not miss trade. So tomorrow pre-market Jumia. So look at the chart of Jumia here. I can just say, yeah. So before earnings, this definitely I will trade this. I will put the trade inside of our Discord. Just look at the chart on here. 21 calls, 17 puts. Okay, that's it. How much are they going for? As we are about to close the show on here next on this live day trading pre-market analysis, highlighting some of the upcoming earnings for this week. So if I go to the option chain of Jumia, the 21 calls, oosh, Telex, I'm not sure you can afford that, my friend. The 21 call on Jumia implied volatility sky high. They are going for 78 cents. To find something that's within my my pockets, you have to go to 22.5. But this stock moves a lot on earnings, folks. It moves a lot before and after. So on the put side, maybe let's try a better look on the put side. I mean, you can go lower. Support there is clearly at 17, right? 17 puts, they're at 75 cents. Telex, good luck finding a strike price to trade on here. So I may have to wait again after earnings. Here's the lows. Trading at all-time high, 237. That gives us an opportunity to say hello to the folks who are watching us live on the country code 237. They have a big game tomorrow against Costal de la Marfal for the World Cup qualification, folks. Cameroon versus Ivory Coast in Douala, stade of Japoma. What time is the game? I'm not sure. So, but I can tell you one thing. I will not be doing pre-market. Most likely, my eyes. No. I have a friend of mine who is in Texas who keep me appraised of what's Les Lions Indomptables will be doing. So hey, we actually, can we take a second to say bon après-midi pour tout le monde qui nous suit à partir du Cameroun. Bonne chance demain. Ça va pas être facile contre les Ivoiriens. So, but hey, it's a game. Doesn't even give them access to the World Cup directly. This is just to play another round. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. So it's tomorrow. All right, we had some good folks who showed up here. Let's say hello to them while I was busy, I don't know, doing whatever. We said hello to Mr. George. George is a brand new subscriber to our Discord. We had a great coaching session this past week, and I'm looking forward to trading with him. Glad to have you, Mr. George. AIS Bass, yeah, I think I know who that is. She's my chief marketing officer. Then she's gonna say I'm not your chief marketing officer. So, but she knows what I'm talking about. Miss Sylvia, all I can say is, I mean, I'm giving people business here live on here, but nobody's watching. Hey, come on now. I'm still waiting for that Ghanaian jollof rice. So, And while we say that, we have a fellow African, yeah, I'm from Africa, folks, in case you do not know. A fellow African, Mr. Beautiful Gates, who had the audacity on this very Discord to say that Ghanaian rice was the best jollof rice. And he hails from Nigeria. So I couldn't have an argument. I thought he would support my claim of challenging Miss Sylvia about the Ghanaian jollof rice. So, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, and Mr. Ibom, the one and only, he's another one in my marketing staff. Remember how he brought over how many people from Facebook on our Thursday show? Miss Aisha is saying that I'm very funny. I don't know if I'm very funny. People have been saying that I'm very funny. One of the things actually my wife said, because she's a subscriber to this channel, she said, I'm too serious on my videos. So I'm not sure. If you guys think that I'm funny, please send her messages, right? Tell her that. What are you talking about? Because she watching my video. She's like, oh, you're too serious. You're too strict. That's why there are not that many viewers. Come on now. So thank you, Miss Aisha, for saying that I'm funny. I don't know if it's true, but all right. So if you're stuck on here, just to recap, that we are keeping an eye on. Let's make this money, folks. Please, let's make this money. This is mid-November. It's good. Some holiday will be coming, so we need to get some money in our pockets for some gifts for our large family members. So we're tracking AMC. Let's see, Roblox, Facebook, Tilray. Riot to a certain extent. I didn't talk about PayPal, but PayPal seems to be recovering. So let's finish on PayPal and Tesla. We're tracking Tesla on the bearish side. So here's a chart of PayPal, because after it tanks on earning, this stock can recover relatively quickly. Let's not miss out, folks. This is the daily chart. Let me show you here. Feature it here. This is the daily chart of PayPal. For our subscribers, all of these stocks are part of your watch list, right? A successful trade alert watch list. How do you make money trading the successful trade alert watch list? You track stock that are options that are making a move on there. So PayPal is on there. It started a little bit on Monday. The confirmation here will be ready for it when it's able to cross above this yellow line, which is the exponential moving average 8, as you know, at 215. But we have a whole week for this thing to materialize. There's going to be some great gains at the end of this week, folks. Please do not miss out. I know I won't. I will be checking each one of them, and I will be seeing you on this call. Thank you, everybody. Have a great trading week. I appreciate you coming. The only reason I do this, it's okay. It's because of you, Mr. Ibom. Please explain to Mr. Beautiful Gate and to Miss Sylvia that Nigerian jollof rice is the best. I'm not saying that. I have never had like any jollof rice, right? So between Senegal, Nigeria, and Ghanaian, so the game is on, folks. The game is on. In all of that, Africa is the one that comes ahead. Thank you, everybody. Have a great trading week. Bye-bye.